Welcome to the Bourbon Van. I'm Phil.
I'm Julie, and it's day 16.
Grumble, 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 grumble.
Well, here we go. Last day of round 2. Is it a fond farewell, or are you ready for round 3?
I'm ready for round 3. I'm just looking at our bottles today, and I'm sad that they both can't make it forward.
Yeah, this is one of those matchups that I've been dreading because ever since these two wound up in this matchup, I knew that one of the top 3, maybe 4 bottles in this tournament was going to get knocked out in this round. So let's talk a little bit about how we got here and what these bottles actually are. In the previous round, Booker's was dominant against Old Elk's Bourbon Whiskey, and Heaven's Door absolutely destroyed Jim Beam's Pre-Prohibition Rye. So we've got Booker's, the Tagalong Batch, 2021-02, 127.9 proof, aged 6 years, 5 months, a Jim Beam product that comes in $90 around here, but we got it for $70 in Indiana because we're just bargain hunters.
I guess.
I'm thrifty.
Yeah.
Sometimes. It's going up against this bottle here, Heaven's Door Cask Strength. This is a single barrel selected by Main Street Liquors in Nashville, aged 6 years, 120.5 proof, BR distilling bottle, but it contains MGP juice. $65 we got this one for. I think all that's left to do is to get right to it.
Let's do it. I'm excited.
Right. Checking out glass 1 on the nose. Really sugary, like confectioner's sugar.
This is going to be delicious.
It's a huge high proof matchup. I can't wait.
I know it kind of went back and forth real quick. The nose on glass number 1, a little bit lighter in flavors. But that's just the nose, but very caramely, at least on the nose for me.
Yeah, the aroma on glass 2 is a little more intense.
I like the aroma of glass number 2.
Yeah, like warm, toasted, like almonds, like you get at the Chris Kindle Mart, Christmas time in Chicago. I'm gonna go in for a sip of glass 1. I really can't wait anymore.
Cheers.
Cheers. That's great.
I don't anticipate this being an easy decision.
I agree.
Yum.
It's like sugar on raspberries. That is, and the oak comes in, sort of rounds it out. The mouth feels great. Oh boy.
This one has such nice oak characteristics, and I like your comment about sugar on top of berries because it really does almost put a picture in your mind of some crystallized sugar on top of whatever you're eating.
Yeah, like in a little dish.
In a little dish.
The whole thing. That's exactly what I'm feeling on it.
Nice and warm too.
Yeah, this is really lovely whiskey.
I went in for a third sip, but I gotta be careful because I can see that this one is gonna be tricky.
Yeah, between the huge flavors, the huge aromas, the huge proof, we'll have to take our time with these.
Yikes. I don't even want to taste glass 2 because I know I'm gonna like it just as much.
I know it. Let's clear our palates. We'll get to glass 2 in just a minute. Glass 2.
Shoot.
This one's so much more intense.
The flavors are lovely. There's a nice nuttiness here, but sweet. Like you said, you're making good comments today that are bringing pictures into my brain. You said that thing about the cinnamon toasted almonds, and when I took a sip of that, it actually transported me to when we used to go to that market and buy those. Like the smell, the environment.
This actually hit me as now on the palate, more like the cashews.
Well, this is gonna be tricky only because they taste quite different, and neither one is tasting quite different in a bad way.
It's just such a perfect matchup between these two. This could have been the final.
I was just about to say this maybe should have been the final. They're so delicious.
Random chooser.
Man.
I'm going back for more.
Yep. There's a really nice cinnamon quality on this one that keeps kind of creeping back.
Yeah, and it holds on to it.
It almost tastes like a cinnamon disc, like it's freshening your breath as you're drinking. I mean, that's a twofer right there.
Right. Hey, how about it? Glass 2. I have one knock against it.
Okay, great.
And that is that right in the middle of the palate, there's a bitter weirdness. So that bitterness seems out of place to me. Of course, on glass 1, as lovely as it is, the character is not all that unique. I've got one knock against each glass so far, and that's it.
Those are great comments. I was actually sipping.
It's 2 compliments in one effort here. If you're not scoring at home, I'll help you out.
Winner.
That's 2.
I was kind of following along as you were describing both of them, and I can see what you're talking about mid palate. There is something that's almost has like an ethanol proofiness that kind of creeps up, like that little bitterness.
It's almost chemical.
And then on glass number 1, I would agree with you that it's very delicious. There's nothing that is crazy. Like there's no crazy flavors showing up in glass
Very
1.
good. A little bit boring.
Yeah, I was getting a little apple now on my glass number 1. When I went the other way, I like that flavor note.
Yeah.
It is very delicious.
Yeah, fruit and sugar are a great combo in whiskey when it comes to flavors. It is hitting my palate really nicely today. Boring, but it's hitting it.
Yeah. I need help.
You need to phone a friend or something?
I need to phone a friend. I need to phone a Norman.
He does not look helpful in this instance.
What is my criteria again, besides likability?
Well, we've said several times in this tournament we're looking for interesting flavors.
Yeah.
We're looking for something exciting.
Yeah.
We're looking
whole
for something
experience.
Unexpected and something satisfying. Ultimately, to me, it's satisfaction.
I want them both to move forward.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. Here's where I'm at.
Status update.
Status update. Glass number 2, I think, packs a bit more punch. The flavors are a little bit more unique. It's really enjoyable and it brings you on the ride.
Yep.
Glass number 1, on the other hand, is just really delicious.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna move forward. Glass number 2.
You sure you want?
Well,
do you want me to pour you some more?
There's nothing in there. But
Yeah.
glass number 2 today, I just found overall more satisfying.
That happens.
I can't believe it.
That's crazy. I'm picking glass number 1 because it's just as boring as I am.
Oh, no!
It's terrific. Glass number 1 is fantastic. That bitter note on glass 2 as I drank it down was getting more and more substantial, and it was turning me off more and more on that one. So it's kind of a shocker that we're going different directions on this one, but I love it. Let's find out what we've got.
Let's do it.
I'm choosing letter A.
And I've got glass B.
You chose the Bookers, girl.
I know. Who am I?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
And I chose the Heaven's Door. So that is wild right there that
I feel
we
like
are moving.
we like swap, the body snatchers. That's what's happened during this tournament.
Shoot, that was all kinds of fun. I think that once the cameras are turned off here, we should revisit these bottles just for posterity's
Just for
sake
fun.
and maybe have another glass apiece. Well, we hope that your bracket is intact. We know some of them are in tatters after this one, but it's the end of round 2.
What a way to go out.
Right, round 3 starts tomorrow, and points for each win go up by 2, I believe. So you're not out of it just yet, probably, maybe. We'll see.
You got a bottle in there, you got a chance.
That's the fact. Well, thank you for joining us as always. Join us tomorrow for the beginning of round 3 and from wherever we are.
To wherever you are. Cheers.
May I have that back?